Alright, welcome back everybody to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm KnowItAllDM, and today I'm going to show off a quick addition or change that they recently made to Empyrion when they updated to Alpha 6.2. They recently added a tutorial which takes the place of the single-player game tutorials. Now, no matter what planet you start on, there is no tutorial because they have this where you start a tutorial. I've never done it before. I figured I'd start it, see what it does, here with you guys. And for anybody who has not seen Empyrion Galactic Survival before, this will be a good place to start. Just start watching this and you'll get the gist of what the game's about. Then you can join us in my single player or our multiplayer games. So, well, join us by watching. And, you know, if you want to get the game after seeing it, all the better. More players for us. But we're just going to dive on in here and let's begin. Hey, look, it's kind of what I figured. The Akua start. See, there's an engine compartment over this way. I'm guessing it's going to just take us through the tutorial in here throughout these. So let's run together with this real quickly here, and it's, well, we'll see what it is. This is basically how the game used to start whenever you would start a single player on Akua. It basically starts the same way, except well, the tutorial shows you basically how to get started and all. I don't know if it'll continue the game after the tutorial or not, but we can just figure it out. So, initializing restart sequence, checking logs, reason for crash unknown, position unknown, Titan contact lost, loading failsafe data, restarting integrated data assistant successful, greetings commander, blah 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 blah. So the background of the game is that you are the commander of the MS Titan, which is a spaceship that left Earth to try to find a utopia-style planet called Empyrion. There's a large backstory, which we'll get into it later in future videos, which it'll be a special collab between me, Captain Adonis, and a few other people. Also, for those who may not know it, I am on Discord right now with nobody's in there right now, but Captain Adonis, Zanfin, and Silvershot might join us any minute. So grab items with F, open inventory with tab. Okay, I did that. Let me just go ahead and take my helmet off because I know how to do that. Equip the pistol. Let me just go ahead and put all those down there like that, because I know I'm going to have to do that. Equip med kit. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Find fuel tank. Well, there's a fuel tank right over here. And if you guys want to read what's going on as it goes on, that's fine. But I don't have a whole lot of time before we start our Season 4 of our multiplayer. I've never actually started with this engine component module thing here, so this is kind of new. This design is new to me. I've started, you know, the game here before, but where is? I don't know where the fuel tank is. Now I could just whatchamacallit? Oh, there it is. I could have just used. There we go. Activate the base. Press Y. Have to be on it, sort of. There we go. Alright. Find additional equipment. Find equipment locker and all that. That is right here. Hey, look. I found additional equipment and stuff. Equip constructor. Well, constructor is equipped. Place constructor. Now, the constructor, the survival constructor here, can only be placed on ground. It can't be placed, you know, up there. So I'm just going to place it underneath here so that it's out of the way. Select bike. Let's see. That's that. Power on. Create bike, equip bike. Okay. And we're just blazing through this tutorial, aren't we? At least there's no drones in the area. Alright. There we go. Set map marker. Open the map. Let's just... There we go. Place O2 thing. Let's see. Let's put this down here. Alright. It says place O2 generator. I've got the O2 generator. I think it just gave me that. Alright. Let's head on down over to where my map marker is. Just... Whoa, that's on the other side of... There. Let's just undo the map marker. Remove. Okay, we're already here over at the water. Now, you have to place an O2 generator in the water. And I know I'm going through it a little quickly. I might redo this later a little bit better. But, you know, for now, this will be okay. I'm doing it largely to get some recording done today. It says activate O2 generator. All right, there you go. It's activated. Pick up ore. Okay. Now, one thing that they recently did with Empyrion is with Alpha 6, they added the ability to drill these rocks over here. Well, any large rocks that you see. And they will drop... Oh, gotta reload. They will drop ores, so you don't have to actually find an ore deposit, and you can just pick up ores like that. Have lunch. Eat. Oh, it gave me alien honey. Okay, there we go. I ate. Find iron deposit. Mine 50 iron. Oh, wow. Now I've got to find a lot of things. How much longer is this tutorial? Mining process. Wow, this is actually a larger in-depth tutorial than they used to do. We already found copper deposits. There's a promethium one. There's an iron one. Let's just see if we can... Oh, that's because... Okay, I see. Let's get closer to this promethium one because it's the closest of them. It went ahead and waypointed them. That's pretty cool. So while I'm out here, let's go ahead and mine up some promethium. Why is it not drilling in the ground? Oh, because I've got to do this. And it says mine promethium. Well, there's some promethium right here because this is the top of it. So it's going to start dropping promethium. You'll notice that promethium ore, or that the promethium deposit is actually radioactive. So you don't really want to stay around it too much without armor on. But with armor on, you can withstand some radiation more than just normal. So when you're mining with the mechanical drill, it's often quicker just to let the ores drop and then pick them up at a time. If you want, you can continually press the F button or whatever button you've rekeyed it to. There we go. As soon as you're done with all the mining, go back to the blah-de-blah-de-blah. Okay. I've got to go get this way. Let's get that iron, then the silicone. We'll get the copper last because we were really close to it. Oh, look, there's another promethium deposit way out there. Let's head this way. I wonder if this one's got iron up at the top like the other one did. It might, but it doesn't look like it. I might have to drill down a little bit more to get iron here. Just a smidge. Because I believe if you get within, like, well, with that size, 20 ought to do it, but it's not quite there. So probably like 15 meters, maybe. Even less, 18 meters. It looks like what they did is they have everything set on easy, so that just makes it easier to actually do the tutorial and get the stuff done. So, oh, and they're just popping up all over the place, aren't they? How much more do we need? Just a little bit more. It says 50 iron ore. Alright, we're almost at 30. We need a little bit more than that. The other ones only needed 30, don't they? Well, 30 and 40. Okay, it depends on what type. But this ought to be good, I think. Not quite. Yeah, a little bit more. Probably 2 more ores, and it should be good. There's one more, probably. Nope, almost. They do like 3 or 4 at a time, like 3 or 4 bits at a time, or less. Not yet. There we go. Now I've got to get out of here. Drilling straight down's not always the best idea. Okay, silicone deposit. Or silicon, if you want. Or, you know, as I often call it, silicones! Alright, and let's just drill straight down again, even though it's, like I said, not the best idea. And there's the silicone right there. How much silicone do I need to grab? Just 30. That's pretty good. One thing I don't like is that the rocks are always the same shape when they come out. Like, silicone is always in this little weird shoe-shaped. Iron is always perfectly round. If they just did it by, like, color and texture rather than shape as well, and had, even if they only had like 4 or 5 different shapes for each type, you know, it would be more believable than all of them exactly the same type. So, but that's just my little personal rant. Maybe eventually they'll change the shapes of them and whatever, but for now, we just need a little bit more silicone and we should be good. There we go. And let me pick up the crushed stone. I left it in the other deposits, but okay. Now, on to the copper. Cobalt. I said cobalt, right? Yeah, cobalt. Oh, and the engine compartment's just like right there. We're just going like around the engine compartment. That's pretty cool that they made all the stuff like right around. Now, I don't know if this is a set world, if it like changes based on seed or anything, because you didn't get to set the seed when you selected it, so it's probable that this is a set world, like with a set seed, like they do with creative mode. Of course, creative mode seed is set to 0. I think it might be seed 1. I'm not positive with that. So, okay, let's just stop right here, get off, and start drilling straight down. Oh, there's some cobalt right here. So this ought to start popping up some cobalt for us really soon. I don't know why they made it 2 separate things, resource mining and stone drilling, but you know, if they had made it the same, because it's the same animation and everything, it's the same drill mechanic. mechanically, like, you know, just thinking of in-game, the drill itself, like what's the difference? Maybe it could be a different in speed of rotation or, you know, something like that, I suppose, even though visually you don't see a difference. Give me all this. And I need to get 30 cobalts, which I am one away. Come on, there you go. Cobalt! Wait, what? I mined 30 cobalt. Why do you why you not check it? There, now it checked it. I don't know why. It waited until I got 40 to check it. That's weird. Alright, last thing for us to do is mine 40 copper. And that copper deposit was right back there. I think the mining of it is specifically, like, getting it out of the ground rather than picking it up. So, I think I picked up some cobalt, is it right over here? There it is. I think I picked up some cobalt when I drilled that stone, when it just said pick up ore. That's all crushed stone. So I think that's where that extra 10 cobalt came from. Let's see, I'm not going to pick any up, and then I'm just going to keep mining, like keep drilling for a while, and if it checks it, then my theory is correct. I'm not going to pick any of it up, and if it says mine 40 copper, and I'm just going to wait for the 40 copper to pop out, but if it doesn't come out after, you know, maybe 15 pieces, then I'll just pick them all up. Should be any time now popping out. Okay, it doesn't look like it's weird. It doesn't look like my theory is correct unless this had to be active when I picked it up, because that's almost definitely more than 40 copper. Yeah, there you see. So you actually have to pick it up, but alright, it says go back to the base and make stuff. Okay, engine component is back over this way. And I'm positive that this engine component was made, I don't know if it was made specifically for this tutorial, or if they just selected it for the tutorial, and it's one of those that can randomly appear as well. Back to base. Well, we are back to base. Let's just come on right on down in here. And let's throw all this into here. Now it says iron ingots, copper ingots, cobalt ingots, silicon ingots, promethium pellets, fuel pack. How many of each do they want us to do? It doesn't say. At least 30 ingots and pellet. Okay. So, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. You see it said control click to create 100 of each. Can't do neodymium. Why did I do that for? But it's going to make as many as we can. I don't think it'll make 100. But and then I'm going to just add 10 fuel packs, just, you know, because. And so while those are crafting up, I'm actually going to explore my base. So let's see, we've got refrigerator that's got food and stuff in it. We've got a lever that doesn't seem to do anything. I think that lever is supposed to turn this light on and off, but it doesn't. Let's see. devices. There's a player spawner in here. I don't know why. Signal logic. I don't see any signal logic in there, but if I find this, the lever says plants. So there is one that follows it and one that does not. Oh, this one here. Okay, so this is just a purple grow light for no reason. Okay, I see how you do it. And the plants lights that one up. Okay. Now this has a ventilator, so it makes more sense that it's just one of the random ones. Now I didn't. Let's see. If I'm just going to throw some of this stuff into here. No, I need to keep those on me, and I'm not going to need that. And the rest of those are crafting things or things that I really ought to throw in there. My corn dog's spoiled. I had corn dogs on me. Okay, let's see. We've got the iron and copper ingots done. The cobalt ingots should be making up now. And then the silicon and promethium. Actually, copper is still making up. Oh well. Like I said, we'll let those finish making up what they make up. Because that's the only thing you can do with the ores. This place is kind of... this place is bigger than the other bases that I've been in. Now, here's an interesting thing, right? These broken things, at least last I checked, did not provide a seal so that oxygen and all would escape. So, you know, these, I think there's something on the outside that makes this place completely sealed. But there is at least one base that is not, because it uses broken things. And that's the one that I've actually got on Ningu's. Well, the interior is, actually. Which is, I guess, the thing that matters. But, in any case... And I'm guessing they put this entire thing on easy. Just because it's a tutorial. Like, everything easy. You almost done? Yeah, you're almost done. You got one more to make, and then you'll start... Oh, you're over here already. Yeah, one more after that. And now you should start making promethium. See, you can... For some reason, you don't see it with the... Usually, it has a yellow thing that goes around to tell you how long it takes to make things. But for some reason, it's not right now, so... The base will be running low on fuel soon. No, it won't. I put them all in there. So, anyway. Yeah, so this is the basic start for Empyrion. I'm going to need to eat soon. And, let's see, there's what? Couple more things: hunting and stock food and make a home for yourself. Oh yeah, that last thing is going to tell us to turn it to be our home. That's okay. Yeah, we just got like a few more of those, and it is starting to get dark now. So I'm wondering if there's anything that's going to come out at dark to fight. Because there are a lot of things to fight. If you guys are wondering how I'm basically flying like that, I'm using the jetpack. If you look on the lower left corner down here, there's this jetpack. You press J to activate it and deactivate it, and you can only use the jetpack when you have armor equipped. Fortunately, most starts start you with at least light armor, if not medium or heavy. In some of the custom scenarios that I've been working on, you don't start with armor, but you find it and have to equip it. And you can only equip armor in armor lockers, which, as you'll notice, there isn't one around here. So we're going to have to make an armor locker, but that's probably not part of the tutorial, because the armor locker is, let's see, base... The armor locker, if I'm not mistaken, is, yeah, just right there, tier 3, level 3, which I already am. What is this? Oh, that's right. The motorbike turns into a little motorbike kid. I forgot about that. Yeah, the motorbike, when you set it down after a while, will actually turn into a that little motorbike thing, which is weird. Are you done yet? Almost. Oh, you make it based on ones, not fives. That's right. Anyway, I forgot that. Anyway, if I had a repair tool, I could actually repair this up. I'm wondering why. I don't know. This thing is weird. You would think. Well, okay. Yes. Sorry, my brain is all working. This should theoretically be curved back up to that. And there are damaged curved blocks. But then I just thought about it. Well, in the crash, maybe the curve got pulled down or something. Yay, we've made some power and everything. So you can keep all that. Just give me the power. And I'm just going to throw more power into here. And oh, you gave me an assault rifle. Nice. So we can kill animals with the assault rifle rather than that little pop pistol. Also, you'll notice this flashlight thing that I have. If you press the L button, at least it's keyed to L to begin with. I actually have mine keyed to center mouse button so that when I click the scroll wheel, it does this. But it's normally keyed to the L button. And I am not fighting raptors. Raptors will kill me. Except for that it's probably on easy. So I could probably take the raptors. But there's a lot of lizard mules over there. But lizard mules are a bit harder to kill. Let's do a little raptor fighting, shall we? Let's just back up. Hit one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can't hit me. There we go. So yeah, they've definitely got this on easy. Usually it takes 2-3 full clips to take out a raptor. No, I say usually. That usually being when I play it on everything on hardest. So they obviously have it on easy, so you can just pop them in the head a couple of times and they go down. So, I am out of staminas. I need to keep in mind staminas. Stamina goes down a lot faster than it used to. So, because used to I could just basically run around, do whatever I wanted. And when I jetpack jump, I could run, jetpack jump, that sort of thing. Now, stamina goes down a lot faster. So, where is my... Wait. It says cook. Oh, duh. It wants me to cook it in the constructor down here. I keep forgetting that this can actually cook up food because I usually just go ahead and start working on upgrading my base. So, you know, I just go ahead and craft a food processor, craft extra fridge things. You know, I would probably already have a cannon down by now since this is on easy. Probably throw it down like right there. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to, you know, follow what it says and nothing more. It says fill up the fridge. Hey, look, I put food in the fridge. Yay. Control panel. Make this place our home. Control panel. Main. Registry. Wait, registry is there. Tutorial completed! Yeah, I'm going to actually go ahead and make this private. There we go. So, we've got our tutorial completed. That is the Robinson Protocol, which, you know, but every, not every start, but the main game where you start with Akua and Omicron and all them, have different single-player solo missions that you can finish in single or multiplayer. And then they've also got these they have faction missions in multiplayer that you can do, but only if you actually have a faction. So, but that's actually going to be it for this tutorial. We finished it just after nightfall, so it only took one in-game day to finish. I think it may have turned night without me noticing one time, but I don't think so. The days last about 48 minutes, so it shouldn't have been that long. So in any case, that's going to be it for this tutorial. I hope everybody enjoyed watching me run around on easy mode doing this little tutorial thing, and it's really dark. Let me go back inside to do my outro. So anyway, that's going to be it for this tutorial. I hope everybody enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, hit the like button for me. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival, go on ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM. And as always, y'all have a good day now.